Hi, travel experts are back, and today I'm flying from Denpasar to Doha in Qsuits in one of the best business class seats in the world. I will be sitting next to the window in the rear seat, so I have really the best seats available. And I'm super excited on this flight because Qatar Airways is known as the best business class airline in the world. So follow me on this very expensive trip and found out if Qsuits are worth the price. Hello, our names are travel expertos. We are an aviation lovers and we enjoy flying and exploring the world through aviation. We are trying to give you the best, honest, and self-founded videos reviews of airlines and aircraft that we fly on. We want to share everything with you. We want to help you to select the best possible aircraft, the best possible seats, and to help you to enjoy aviation and your flight. So please follow us on our trip and fly safe. Everything started on the ground in Bali, Denpasar International Airport, when I was super excited on my long-haul Qatar Airways business class Qsuits flight on board Airbus A350-1000. So fly with me and join me, and please enjoy this video. This was my second time flying Qsuits. My first was when I flew to Bali, but this time I was seated in the rear seats next to the window, so I was much more excited. I was really looking forward. Bali airport is nice, but the finding our check-in was a little bit harder. It took quite a long time, but when I managed, I found it. But then when I stood in the line, I realized that I was standing in the wrong line, so I had to go to the other side of the check-in to finally get in the correct line, and everything went well. I checked in and then I went my way to the airport lounge. I had to go for security, but the security process was really fast when you were flying business class. And we went into the airport. We had access to one lounge which was really crowded but looked nice. The shops in Bali airport are nice, not as good as you would expect in Doha or Dubai, but still it made it the point. All lounges were on special second floor, which was built only for business class lounges. And my lounge was nice, but it was really overcrowded. There were a lot of people, and the food selection wasn't as good as it could be. But it was a lounge with water and food selection, which wasn't impressive, but was okay. I took some watermelon and normal melon with some water, and I have to say the quality was good. And I just waited for the time when my plane would be ready to board. The toilets were clean, and that was at least a nice touch. Then I realized that I lost my luggage in the security area. I rushed there, but it wasn't there. I was finding it all over the airport, but no one knew where it was, so I just went to the plane and boarded. 5 minutes before we pushed back, a wonderful crew member brought my luggages, and I was super happy that I have them. And now please welcome into my seat. My seat was 3K. It was one of the rare facing seats, the one with more privacy next to the window. It was much more better than my previous one. My dream became true. I didn't receive any welcome drink or the hot towel because I made my flight 3 minutes before departure because of my lost luggage, but otherwise everything was okay. My amenity ticket was there ready, which we will look after. The doors can be closed only after the takeoff and reopened before the landing. You cannot have them closed during takeoff or landing. And next to me I had small storage area which looked like a small seat, which you can give it up for your handrest comfort, or you can push it down, which is comfortable when you're sleeping. Inside were stored two items. One was my water bottle, and the second one were my headphones. safety video was played, and out of the window I could see Emirates Boeing 777-300ER taxiing for takeoff and getting ready for their flight to Dubai. And a while after, a Korean Air Airbus A330 just landed from Seoul and had a taxi next to us, and we are ready to push back and get ready for our 10 hours flight to Doha. And we are in the air, and our 10-hour journey to Doha has just started. Cabin crew immediately made the light in the cabin purple and ready for someone who wanted to go to bed immediately after the takeoff. In my opinion, the night cabins are really nice with the special lights and all the crew designs that are provided. Qsuits are the newest seats and are featuring the best and the newest technology, so the seat is really comfortable. I received a white pillow which you can take home as your souvenir from this flight. You can adjust your headrest by pulling it up or pulling it down as you want. Qsuits is really comfortable, and especially when you can close your door and you lay down, you feel like not in the sky but somewhere in a hotel room. The suite is really big and spacious, so you can enjoy your flight, and it really feels like you are somewhere on a private jet and not in a normal airliner. On this flight, I received a diptych Amanet ticket. Unfortunately, this Amanet ticket wasn't packed in a harder bag, how it was on my flight from Doha to Denpasar, but it still made the point. I liked it, it was nice and spacious, and after I received my medium pajamas, so I could dress for my nap time and enjoy the flight in comfort. The pajamas are really high quality and comfortable, and if you want, you may take them home after. And also with my medium pajamas, I received black slippers and black socks for my comfortable sleep. And now I was already changed into my pajamas, and let's discover the blanket. The blanket is really nice, comfortable, and it really keeps you warm. The rear facing seats are closer to the window and further from the aisle. I have to say I really enjoyed it because you had a lot of privacy and the seat was really big and really wide. On my right side, I had, as I already said, my water and my headphones, but underneath I could store my shoes, which was really convenient and a really good thing. So let's look on the menu. Today's menu was really rich. We had there two meals, a meal straight after the takeoff if you wanted to eat, or breakfast. In Qatar Airways is that you have dine on demand. That means that you can eat whatever, whenever. So if you choose to go to the bed immediately after the takeoff, you can just sleep and wake up after 5 hours and then ask for the dinner or breakfast. It's everything on how you want. I have to say that Qatar Airways has a really good and rich selections of food, but not as much good and rich selection of drinks. So now let's take a tour on our seat. My seat is really wide and really spacious. In the front before the seat you have a table which you pull forward to you and then you open it. I have to say that the table is really big and really wide. I really enjoyed it because I could move it a little bit and get out of my seat during my meal if I wanted to go on toilet or change my clothes. On my right side, I have power outlets and a lot of features how to convert my seat into special different type of seats, or if I just want to go fully flat, it is also really convenient. Underneath, I had some storage where I could have my menu and my boarding pass. And I have to say, the seat was really beautiful and I really enjoyed it. I wasn't given one, but two pillows. One was the white that I could take home, and the second one was from Qatar Airways that has to remain on the plane. The movie selections and the entertainment selection is really good, one of the best I've ever seen in the sky, and I really enjoyed it. Headphones on board Qatar Airways in business class are noise cancelling that helps always, and now we were ready to be served our meal. My table was set up beautifully as usual. I had pepper, salt, butter, a nice candle, water, and a bread. My first meal was a soup, which I really enjoyed it. It was really good and had a good flavor. But unfortunately, I've ordered much more, but my crew member wasn't as experienced as he should be, and he was a little bit confused, and so he didn't brought anything. And after I had to speak to the manager, and she made my bed because I was tired and I didn't want to wait another 30 minutes until he brings my food. So good night and see you in the morning. After a beautiful 5 hour sleep, I woke up and I was full of energy. Immediately after I woke up, a manager has spoken to me if I would like to be served my breakfast. I said definitely yes, but before I had to go and check out the bathroom. The bathroom on board Qatar Airways is really nice and really spacious, and has a lot of expensive features inside, toothbrushes or other kind of stuff. And my breakfast has been served. I was really excited, and I chose for my first meal some fresh fruits which were really good and I really enjoyed them. For a while I was thinking, couldn't they be from Bali? They are so fresh and so nice. Let me know in the comments what do you think, if the fruits are from Bali or are brought from Doha. The cabin has slowly started to wake up and prepare for landing in Doha. My second meal were cereals with milk and a croissant. I still couldn't believe how the seat is wide and spacious. It looked like a small cocoon somewhere in a small motel, but not like a small seat in the airplane. and it was time to brush my teeth and get changed to my clothes and get prepared for landing. While approaching Doha, we could see the new terminal built in Abu Dhabi, which is open already, and my seat was converted back to origin position and I was getting ready for landing. Before landing, I was giving one more hot towel, which is a nice touch. I always like when airlines are giving hot towels or something just small. It really makes a nice detail and a nice point. The doors on board Qatar Airways Qsuits aren't electronic, they are manual, and next to the seat you have a lamp which has 3 different states of light. The screen was touch screen, but also next to the seat you had your panel control, and the mattress was provided for sleep. Qsuits is one of the best business class I've ever experienced. It is wide, modern, has a lot of space for storage, and it has closing door which makes it on a whole nother level, and I really enjoyed my flight. One thing I really liked about this screen was that it was massive. It was one of the biggest screens I've ever seen in a business class. Also a nice touch is that every seat has an individual air vents. One thing that I really like and enjoy on board Qatar Airways is that they have on every plane their cameras, so you can see how it looks from the tail underneath, and it is really nice touch if you're not sitting by the window but you can still see outside. And for landing, all the doors must remain open. That is a rule on board Qatar Airways. So let's go on final conclusion. The lunch was nice, but not so nice as I expected. It was spacious and the food selection wasn't quite good, but it made the point and it was okay. The seat was really nice, one of the best seats I've ever experienced. In my opinion, it was even the best. Really spacious, modern, had the mattress, everything was perfect, and I really enjoyed it. Especially the sleeping was really comfortable. The crew was really bad, only the manager made the point. Otherwise, it was my worst experience with the crew, and the food was one of the best foods I've ever had on the plate, and even I hadn't eaten much due to the lack of queue experience, and it was a huge disappointment that I have. Now we already arrived to Doha until a long flight. I hope you enjoyed. Subscribe and follow me on another trips. And until that moment, fly safe. Your travel expertos.